Hello and welcome back to a special edition of Parent Power Moments, where we know that parents are their students' first superhero. If you're viewing this, then you're like super special. I mean, you know that anyway, but you're super special because your child's pre-K classroom has been chosen to participate in a program out of the University of Rochester. And we have a special guest here today to tell us all about it, some information you will need to know as we begin the program. Today, we have with us Dr. Sarah Collins McGowan. She is a pediatrician and mother of two, 11-year-old and a 13-year-old. Oh, kudos to you, a teenager, Dr. McGowan. She loves that she gets to watch them develop and turn into their own beautiful human beings that she is so proud of. And there is something else I think you all know it's necessary for us to know on this program, on this platform. Is she a Marx girl or Salvatore's? And I am proud to say that she is a part of the Marx Pizzeria crew. Yay! Dr. Sarah loves reading, and she loves reading different genres of fiction because it allows her to be taken to different places and times. Dr. Sarah is a part of the Holcomb Center, which is a part of the Department of Pediatrics at the University of Rochester. And she is a wonderful and engaged and all in team member of the Joy of Literacy Initiative. Welcome, Dr. Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Benita. It's so nice to be here with you.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here with you. I'm so blessed to know you and be able to count you as a colleague in this work with families. I know your heart and you love the families that you serve here in this greater Rochester Monroe County community.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm really excited about this project, this partnership. It's been great working with you.
Oh, awesome. Give me a moment. I want to share a screen
Mhm.
because as we're having this conversation today, I want our families to be able to visualize what you're going to be sharing with them about the Joy of Literacy program. And it is definitely um, an exciting program. And so, what is Jolie exactly?
Yeah. As you said, J.O.L.I stands for the Joy of Literacy Initiative. And what we do is provide literacy toys for the home and the pre-K classroom environments that help young children learn the alphabet. And we have developed these J.O.L.I kits with lots of input from parents and teachers over the past few years. And they include some of the things that you see here. So ABC books like Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, foam bath letters and numbers, leapfrog refrigerator magnet letters, dry erase boards and activity books, and alphabets, which are these great little toys. They're letters that transform into these robots, and the kids go nuts for them. So this year, we're really excited to be partnering with several of the pre-K classrooms in our CSD to provide these toys. And so kids will get a set to go home with, and teachers will get a set to keep in their classroom so that kids can make those connections between what they're learning in school and what they're learning at home.
Wow. Okay. Whew, that was a lot. Well, I hear you and I understand that these resources are going to be going home. They're in the classroom as well as going home. So that's wonderful because we're building the bridge, making a homeschool connection, which is only going to benefit our students to be able to extend the learning that is happening in the classroom, which will make it even a more enriched experience. Why does Jolie matter? What is important about this particular program?
Yeah. Well, as you said in my introduction, I'm a pediatrician, and the Joy of Literacy initiative was developed at the Huckelman Center, which is in the Department of Pediatrics at the University of Rochester. So you might be wondering why pediatricians are so passionate about children in pre-K learning to read. And it's because we know that being able to read and write is actually one of the most powerful predictors of health long term throughout the life. And so kids who
Mm.
are on track with reading and writing from a young age are more likely to succeed in school, to go on to college or employment, have, a steady income, a stable job and housing, and so on and so on. And all of those things are really, the most important determinants of health over the lifespan to make sure that people stay healthy all life long. And the time to set kids up for success with learning to read is really right in the pre-K space. So what we know from the research is that kids who are on track for kindergarten in the area of literacy can do three things. Number one, they can name all the letters of the alphabet. Number two, they know that the letters go with sounds. They figured out there's a code there and started to learn how to crack it. And number three, they can write their first names and ideally other words as well. So, in order to have these skills in place by the time kids start kindergarten, we have to make sure they're getting familiar with the alphabet in pre K. And that's what Jolie helps with. And that's why pre K is so critical to learning and to lifelong health in kids.
Wow, that is amazing information. So what you're telling me is that the earlier that our students gain these skills, it actually directly impacts their overall, not only cognitively, but it impacts their health as far as physically and emotionally, which when we align all those areas together, it allows our students to be more successful in life, is what you're saying to us?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's hugely important. And so the work that's being done, with 3 and 4 year olds right now really sets them up for this, lifelong success at many things, including their physical and their emotional health. So it's really, really exciting.
Okay, so this is Parent Power Moments, and so our task, our goal, our mission is to equip and empower and educate families to be able to utilize their superhero parent powers even more. So how will Jolie help our parents to be able to do that? Are they needed to be a part, an active participant in this program with their students?
Oh, 100%. I love this question. I think that Jolie taps into multiple superhero powers. And so, I think to start, one of the most rewarding things that we've seen with the families that we've worked with so far is how having these toys at home can help parents boost their confidence about the skills they already have to help their kids learn.
Mm.
So we've had some parents be so inspired by seeing their kids learn from them that they've gone back themselves to further their education by getting their
Oh,
GED. So that's
wow.
really powerful.
Wow, awesome.
Um,
Wow. So wow, that moves me that it encourages families to personally grow as they are engaging in this program with their student.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said earlier, the Jolie kits were developed in partnership with parents because we really wanted to make sure the toys they include are, acceptable, that they're fun and that they're useful. And so we've been blown away by the creative ways that parents have thought of to use some of these toys to play with their kids while helping them learn their letters. And one of the best ways I think that Jolie helps parents with their superhero powers is that the toys are fun. Parents don't have to feel like they have to make their kids sit down and do homework and get drilled on the letters. They can have fun playing with these toys with their kids and, also know that they're learning at the same time. And that's really empowering as well.
Mhm. Wow, Dr. Sarah, this is phenomenal. I'm excited that we are able to collaborate with the University of Rochester and the Holcomb Center to bring this rich and needed initiative to the pre-K 4 families that are getting ready to embark on this kindergarten journey. So this is just another way of us, again, increasing the use of those superhero powers that our parents have. Um, Before we wrap up this time together, would there be any parting information or um, words that you want to share with families as we get prepared to start the program?
I think in closing, I would also say that not only do parents have superhero powers, but kids have superhero powers too. And so one of the really cool things we've seen out of this is that kids have, taken this and taught their parents, taught their siblings, taught their cousins, taught their friends, with these toys
Mhm.
because they've been learning with them in the classroom. And so watching the kids grow with these toys has been amazing too. We really, really appreciate, feedback. We have made so many modifications and done so much development because of ideas that we've gotten from parents and teachers. And so, please definitely, stay in contact and let us know how we can be adapting this to make it even better, even more useful for everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Sarah. So, families, we will, as we're wrapping up this time together on this edition of Parent Power Moments, we want to also share with you that a part of this program with J.O.L.I, Joy of Literacy Initiative, we will also have monthly parent engagement events. And so more information is going to come with that. We will have a pre-survey registration for you to fill out really quick. It'll be a link that's sent to your phone, and then we will also have a survey at the end of this time, at the end of the Joy of Literacy initiative for this school year, for you to be able to share with us your opinions, your thoughts, any ideas that you may have to help this program even more will be greatly appreciated. So again, thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching this, get ready because soon you will be receiving lots more information about starting the Joy of Literacy initiative with you and your pre-K student and your entire family. How awesome is that? Now, take a minute, get those capes on because you know what? You are your child's first superhero. See you next time.